Hey guys, welcome to the start of the SC24 Arsenal Pyramid here on the channel, which we're going to take Arsenal from guaranteed second place in the Premier League that they have been for the past 2 years now, as they challenge Man City for the title but not being able to go all the way and beat them to the title like they're trying to do this season as well. For a new look team, let's get into it and also take this team to a Champions League final, unlike they've been obviously since 2006, they haven't been to one, and obviously they didn't even win it back then. Let's get into this one, check out the team and look at Mikel Arteta's new look Arsenal team for the new season. Alright, so as you can see, this is going to be our team going into the first game of the season in Community Shield. Obviously, this is the new team Arsenal have for the 24-25 season, with obviously Calafiori, Sterling coming in on loan, Mikel Marino joining on a permanent deal as well as Calafiori, and also Neto on loan, and I believe one more signing if I'm not mistaken. Did it make another signing? Am I missing whoever it was? I'm not too sure. But they're the signings they have made. Obviously, Raya came in on a permanent deal as well. Ben White will be our right back, Saliba at the centre back, and also Gabriel. Calafiori going to play him at left back for the game against City. It's going to be a big chance for him to prove himself. Obviously, with Kieran Tierney and Zinchenko behind him, he's got some good players behind him for that position. Thomas Partey is going to be a midfielder. Declan Rice is going to be playing centre mid like he does IRL, with Ødegaard in that role. Or we could play Declan Rice in CDM and then play Mikel Marino in centre mid. I made that decision going into the game. Kai Havertz as a starting striker. I'm going to give him the chance to prove himself in this series. I do like Kai Havertz in relevant in the striking role for Arsenal. He's proven himself to be a very, very good player in that role. I think a lot of people just hate Kai Havertz, hating on Kai Havertz for the sake of doing so. Not a lot of people really see the player that he is, but I see the player like Kai Havertz is, and I respect what he's doing in the striker role for Arsenal. It's going to give him the chance to prove himself there. We've got Saka and Martinelli as the wing options, with Sterling and Trossard behind him as well. So Trossard can play left wing, right wing, as well as playing in midfield and striker. So that'll be good for us. Also got some decent, very good backup players. Neto is a backup goalkeeper for the season. Vieira and Nelson have been loaned out, which gives us a slight issue with the team because we need another midfielder to replace Ødegaard in the second team. As you'll see here, that's our second team. We could play Trossard as the right winger here, or Sterling down the right, and then play Trossard down the left. That could be something to do, and that's how that works out. But as you'll see by the second team, Marino's in there right now. But if you're just playing the first team and Declan Rice goes CDM, Jorginho would go there and Partey would go there, but we still need another centre mid to take over from Ødegaard. So let me know down below who we should sign for that position, whether it's going to be a player that can give first team competition to Ødegaard or just a player who's going to be a very, very good backup player to him. That would be something that we do need. Let's get into the game against Man City and hopefully start the season off with a big win. Alright, so here by the Community Shield game against Manchester City. Obviously in real life, Arsenal went on to win this fixture and beat Man City in this game. So they've got Gundogan back in the team here in the cam role. I'm surprised De Bruyne's not playing the cam role, but I guess Gundogan's going to be the more forward player with De Bruyne behind him. Let's get into this one up against Man City. Obviously they just beat Man City in a Champions League final in the AC Milan series. So for this game, we are going to play Declan Rice and CDM. I mean, you're going to play Mikel Marino in midfield for this one, just to give us a bit more balance in this game. So I feel like this hitting the game ready to go all out with trying stuff, and Declan Rice in the CDM role should be pretty good. Calafiori is going to be the left back, as I mentioned. I do want to give him the chance to do so and prove himself in the team, but Zinchenko is going to be on the bench for this one just in case. Let's get into it. And as always, guys, going to enjoy the episode, drop a like and please subscribe to the channel. It will help me to 1,000 subscribers. So all help getting here is greatly appreciated. The SC25 content is not too far away now, so we're going to be getting that when that comes around. I'll see doing career mode, ultimate team, and everything like that when the game comes out. So if you're excited for that and want to see that, drop a subscription to the channel so you don't miss it. Let's get into this game and hopefully beat City here in the Community Shield. But here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne still going here. How was that a free kick? Didn't even touch him there. Gundogan shoots. Gabriel blocks there. To work something, as I meant to say. Good position to work something here for City, but good defending there from Calafiori. Against Bernardo Silva and Saka. Good dribbling here from Bukayo Saka. Can he get through here? Bukayo Saka, the Englishman, runs through the defence here of Manchester City here. Can he score? Bukayo Saka makes it 1-0. The star boy strikes here to open the scoring. That was some incredible dribbling there from Bukayo Saka there to break through the back line of Pep Guardiola's Man City and put us ahead here. It's not going to show it, but that dribbling there from Saka to go through the centre was incredible, and the burst of pace again behind us one to finish the match. It's a great goal there from Saka to make it 1-0 in the Community Shield. Silva hits it from range, and David Raya goes saved. I will say I don't like how open the midfield is with this formation. I'm noticing that it's very, very wide open. So I might have to switch it to a 4-2-3-1 and edit the tactics slightly for the team. But De Bruyne in there to Erling Haaland. Good defending from Gabriel though. Okay, Gundogan. Kyle Walker to heavy touch there. Calafiori picks it up. And Raya can get that out here. All the way to Saka. Interesting there, but it forced to Havertz. And Havertz now can try get in behind there. Kai Havertz. Ruben Diaz good defending, no. He doesn't have any options there, just have to go it alone. I was hoping Martinelli would make the run a little bit sooner, but he didn't do so. Good defending there from Calafiori against Kyle Walker. They're getting in there. Interesting there. Kevin De Bruyne. Plays it back here to Phil Foden. Phil Foden now. But that's a great challenge there from Calafiori. But Haaland hits it, blocked by Saliba. Gets bouncing around here. Declan Rice goes in. De Bruyne, Rice it again, but we don't have the ball. So I felt to Gundogan who scores. How many times do I have to block a shot or make it a perfect challenge in there to get the ball? It was one of those goals where it was inevitable. You know what I mean? Like every challenge I put in fell back to them. Every block fell back to them. It is where it is. Gundogan wide open. He should not be wide open there. Makes it 1-1 here. Saka picks it up. Odegaard here to Mikel Merino, the new signing, the Spaniard now. Can he chip Ederson? But Ruben Diaz blocks and John Stones. Havertz did that from him. Saka gets round the defender here by Bukayo Saka. Can they make it 2-1? Saka hits it and Ederson denies him this time. Oh, they're going to score here. Yeah, Gundogan makes it 2-1. They shouldn't have scored here either because, well, I got the ball off Bernardo Silva, but somehow I didn't get the ball off him. It's been one of those games where it just feels very much just off. I don't know how to describe it. But it feels very much like City are going to win this game just because the game wants them to win the game, if you know what I mean. But Saka in there to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz to level it up. Kai Havertz scores. We're not going to go down without a fight there. That's one thing we will say. You might be able to beat a City, but we're going to stay to the final whistle and fight. So this game is completely over. But Kai Havertz scores to make it 2-2. It's a good finish there from Kai Havertz as well. Great play from Saka down the wing to create the opportunity as well. You can see Kai gets into the centre here. Calls for a player over. Left-footed finish into the far corner. Ederson possibly could have saved it, but it's a good finish there from the German to put us back level in this game. That's exactly the play that we want here. But we can get it in here too. Martinelli here. He's got a good finish on him. Martinelli now driving forward. So hoping someone would have been back post, but Martinelli cuts inside. The shot is blocked. Back here to Mikel Merino. Hits it from range. Force here to Declan Rice. Has got a shot on him. Declan Rice blocked by Gvardiol. Foden. If anything, this is worse because Foden's on the ball now. It's impossible to defend in this game. But Kyle Walker isn't. Calafiori, good defender, keep it in play. Martinelli now. You've got room to roam here. Saka back post as well. Saka's not making the run. Why has he not made the run into the centre? Last chance here. Gabriel Martinelli, can he win it for us later on? Yes, he can. The Brazilian. 90+2 here. Possibly wins it at the death here. I think he has done. Because I doubt City are going to score. The Man City fans are left speechless at what they just saw. It's great from Martinelli. Incredible from Calafiori as well defensively back there. You can see he cuts inside here between three defenders. Gets the room. And puts it top corner. No saving that for his fellow Brazilian Ederson. And I think we just won the Community Shield. Unless there's another twist in the tail. You never know. Let's see on the ball into Gundogan. But that's going to be the end of the game here. It's a 3-2 win at Wembley for Arsenal. They win it like they did in real life against City last season. But they win it for this season here. Arteta shakes the hand of Pep Guardiola. This is a good game. But we come out on top in the Community Shield. But will that be the case when it comes to the Premier League? I'm going to change the tactics for the team. Because going forward, I like the way we play. Like Kai Havertz, Saka, Odegaard, Merino and Martinelli, etc. linking up. I like the way they all play together. But I feel like in midfield and defensively, we're a little bit too wide open right now. And I want to change it. I feel like I might implement Arteta's actual tactics into the game and try to do so. But Odegaard lifts the first trophy of the season here, the Community Shield, and let's get into the first game of the Premier League season and test out some new tactics. Alright, so as you can see, our first game of the season up against Nottingham Forest, who are actually a pretty good team. I see Morgan Gibbs, White, the likes of Awoniyi, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and some great players in their team. They've brought in Morato from Benfica, who should be in their team, another Brazilian centre-back. Also, Milankovic has signed IRL. They've got Montiel in there. I believe he was on loan with them, but he shouldn't be there anymore. But apparently he is still there. I thought I moved him away, not going to lie. But as you can see, I have created the IRL tactics of Arsenal to the best of my ability in this game here. Zinchenko is going to play the left back role for this game due to the new tactics. I feel like him being there just makes more sense. You want to have a little in-depth look at the tactics here. As you will see, we play press and heavy touch with a 65 depth with 30 team width. Still build up possession 10 width as well to just create a bit more congested at the front, and also to have the wing backs tucked in as much as possible so there's not as much room for teams to get through the centre with this different formation. And that's everything there. And in instructions, we just have Raya on sweeper keeper, come for crosses, the two centre backs on usual, Ben White on balance mixed attack, and then Zinchenko on joining the attacking vert. That's why he's in the team for this one. Declan Rice is on cut passing lane to cover centre, deep line playmaker and stay back. Marino is in the centre mid role on cover wing just to give us a bit more space out wide and give us a bit more cover, and also stay back while attacking with Odegaard in the cam role getting forward, and obviously with Havertz in the centre just being very much kind of just doing whatever works. I might have him on stay central. I think that worked well last game, and also put him on like getting behind maybe. That could work out for him, but with Saka as some combat defence, cutting inside and getting behind and getting the box across the same, pretty much the same format, and then it would stay wide and getting behind. The only difference is get into this one, test out the IRL tactics of Mikel Arteta in this game, and hopefully this does not backfire massively, because this could go horribly wrong. Second out, in here to Kai Havertz. Havertz now back into the Englishman. Get this to follow guy, man. Like, how does he turn into like I don't even know, prime Marcelo? Was an Adoy. Cross it back. In here to follow. Gibbs White now. Dominguez. Marino's in there. There's going to be a free kick in a decent position here for Forest as well. He's not going to give a card for that. I was expecting a yellow card, to be honest there, but gives White over the free kick. He's on set pieces. And it's decent at them as well. Gibbs White doesn't hit it. It's going to be, it's going to be Gibbs White in the end. Gibbs White hits it. It's 1-0 Forest. A free kick given away by the Spaniard Mikel Marino, and Gibbs White makes it 1-0 from the free kick. It's a decent one from him. Just trying to get back into this game. Bukayo Saka. Going down the wing here. Can we just do the cheat tactic of SC24? Just get down the wing and then put it into the far corner. Bukayo Saka does so. There we go. That's the easiest way to score in SC24. It's been an easy way to score for a long time now. Just run down the wing with pace and then cut inside and get a shot away or a pass across the box. But when in doubt, just do this. Just do that, basically, and it's an easy goal. Anthony Langa now getting forward. There's the pace disadvantage of Zinchenko compared to a Calafiori. And Langa's beating Zinchenko there. Ryan Yates hits it, and that somehow fell too hard to the door, but thankfully for us, Marino's in there, making up for the free kick he gave away. Stepping in there. Havertz in it to Saka, good pass there forward, but Murillo's in there. Marino now to Odegaard. Odegaard overlap here to Martinelli here, the Brazilian who won us the game in the Community Shield. He scored this time. Martinelli hits it, and Hennessy makes a save. Milankovic. Montiel shouldn't be in their team, but he is for some reason. I thought I moved him away from Forest, to be honest, but apparently not. Odegaard wins it back there. Odegaard now into Martinelli. Martinelli now over the top to Kai Havertz. The German now. Kai Havertz hits it here. Kai Havertz is straight at Hennessy though. Love that from Odegaard, getting the ball against White here. Odegaard going to get through here, the captain of the team here. Did he whip it to Guess hoping Havertz would stay back post, but he didn't do so. Declan Rice so to Marino, hits it, and Murillo makes a good block. He's going to go out for a corner here. We're going to put Odegaard on this one. The in-swinger here from the Norwegian. It's going to go towards the head, but to follow, head to clear. Marino, oh, it's a great pass there into Kai Havertz. And Partey goes into the CDM role. Sterling and Jesus now on. That's what they can do. Declan Rice in here. Gabby Jesus spins. Gabby Jesus. They make it 2-1. Jesus buries. Instant impact from the Brazilian. He's always going to be a great striker in Chrome mode, or just FIFA in general, man. Gabby Jesus. He's going to be a great striker till he becomes like a 75 rated striker at some point. You never know if that does happen, but Jesus here makes it 2-1. Instant impact at the bench here. Good spinning behind. And a great finish here to match. And he puts us back ahead in this game. Or he puts us ahead in this game for the first time. And we deserve to win this game. We should have been winning this game for a while now. Obviously, Hennessy's made some incredible saves to deny lots of Havertz, Martinelli, etc. They've been kind of unfortunate, but we'll get the lead here to break the deadlock. And a free kick here for Gibbs White to take again. You don't have to see it. It's ball in by Gibbs White. Raya comes out and collects it just about. So Gibbs White could be a good transfer for us in this team. Zinchenko. No doubt from him, Zinchenko through here. See Raheem Sterling, but Milankovic is there, but Sterling. On loan here from Chelsea for the season. Sterling now. No doubt from him, Sterling. Over here to Bukayo Saka. The two substitutes make the difference. Sterling and Jesus with the goal involvements. A goal and an assist. And Sterling has just made a massive statement on his debut at the Emirates. Getting the assist, a great bit of dropping here from Sterling. He's going to be, it's one of those players as well, like Gabriel Jesus, who's always really good in the game. And Sterling's going to be a big player for us this season. Obviously, only on loan here technically. So unless he decides to stay at Arsenal in this series for next season, you know, like makes his loan deal permanent, that we could do with him, we will have to sell him and let him go. But I feel like we could keep him for season 2 if we do end up doing a season 2. Be found. Taking Rice here to Raheem the Dream. Sterling. Raheem Sterling now. Free him. Milankovic got a little touch there on him there, which could have gone down for a penny, but it's going to be a 3-1 win here at the Emirates to kick the season off. The formation and the tactics worked out perfectly for us. The game should be over here in a second. There we go. It's a 3-1 win. No clean sheet because of the amazing free kick from Gibbs White. But other than that, I feel like we played pretty well. But our next game, I believe, should be more of a challenge. I think we'll play Fulham. Up next, we're up against Emile Smith-Rowe. So that's going to be interesting. But the tactics worked out pretty good. And we get our first win of the Premier League season. And Saka with 2 goals. Obviously, Sterling with the assist and Jesus over goal himself. Okay, so our next game is going to be up against Crystal Palace with Numan, Eddie Nketiah, and lots of Eze in the team. Kamada as well, Munyes, obviously Decore, Chalobah's in there as well, Mark Gahey in the centre-back role, Dean Henderson in goal. It's going to be a tough game up against them, and we're going to go with this same formation as well. I think for this one, I'm going to start Calafiori in there just to see how he does, and I feel like I might take Kieran Tierney with us, and we'll take Tomiyasu to see what he can do as well. We'll give him a chance, and the rest of the team can stay as it is. Reece Nelson and Vieira are still here because I haven't loaned them out yet. I'm trying to get them to go to the actual teams I roll at Porto and Fulham, but that hasn't worked out for us. So I'm just going to set the Nets loan offers that do come in for them and let them go out on loan. But up against Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park should be a tough game. But can we get the 3 points like we did up against Forest? Mitchell now into Daichi Kamada. Crystal Palace starting this game off. We're into former Arsenal man Eddie Nketiah. It's one player we can't score against. It's a former Arsenal player. Mitchell as well. Jefferson Lerma into Eze. Daichi Kamada, ball out wide here to Munoz, the Colombian. Puts it in, and Ben White gets something on that, and it goes into the gloves of David Raya there, thankfully for us. Crystal Palace are starting this game off. They're going to make a game of this one as we expect. Marino, another Glasgow's men are going to make a tough challenge here, but Saka here. Cavers, this 5 at the back man. It's so hard to break down, especially the Crystal Palace version. Like, it's not a usual 5 at the back, the one they have in this game, like where they play wingers further forward, but they play super narrow, but kind of out wide at the same time. It's a weird one. Take a 4-2-3 in a way. Not too sure what the formation actually is, but Eze shoots and scores. I meant to say 5-2-3. But ever actually Eze, the man that I said could be a transfer target for us, scores against us here. It might not be in the episode, but I did mention it. He scores and makes it 1-0. It's a good cross. We conceded the first again, which is not great. I feel like Ben White should have done much better there. And the back post to defend Eze. It's a good finish there for the Englishman. And it feels like this Crowan is going to be more of a challenge than the ones previously. I feel like the sliders that I put on for this Crowan are actually going to be pretty good for us. But as we know, that could all change the second I score a couple of goals. But Gabriel Martinelli here. Saka. Martinelli here to Saka. Saka now with a bit of room here. Saka, can he score to level it up? But Dean Henderson is in a real save. We get forward here. Calafiori's on wall here. The Italian here, can he cut it back? But Chalobah's there. So if they play 4 at the back, we smoked them by now. Honestly, the fact they're playing 5 at the back has saved them. Obviously, Dean Henderson made on a real save, but Munoz getting forward here. Colombian fullback does well. Oh, he's got that ball into Kamada as well. Kamada's gonna score here into David Raya save. Break straight away. Havertz goes through here. A bit of room here for Kai Havertz to exploit. Kai Havertz hits it, and Henderson makes a save. Saka been kind of quiet in this game. Goes around Tarek Mitchell there. Ball in here to Kai Havertz. Havertz now in. Martinelli couldn't get there, and Munoz is there. That's what I mean. If they play 4 at the back, we beat them easily so far. But the fact they play 5 at the back is saving them. But Havertz here. Written out wide here to create some room. Havertz hits it, and Dean Henderson again denies. The German. Good hold up play by Havertz. Odegaard on the turn here. Odegaard the captain. Can he step up for us here? But Dean Henderson. Calafiori wins the header. Martinelli now. We're going to bring on Sterling and Jesus in a second here. Saka cut out there, but Kai Havertz. Last chance of the game for Kai Havertz to hit and score, and he's done so. He's going to come off the bench. He's going to come off in a second, but Kai Havertz puts us back level here at Selhurst Park. It's played a great game, Kai Havertz. He's been one of our better players in this one. But Dean Henderson's made some real saves to stop him. But King Kai makes it 1-1. And let's bring on Jesus, Sterling, and probably Partey in midfield as well. And we're going to do what we did last game. Sterling, Jesus, Marino off, and Partey on. And we're going to play Rice in the centre mid around Partey in the centre back role. And honestly, I might bring on Tomiyasu just for that bit of physicality and quality there. Back into Eze, the man who scored rather in this game as well today. Eze, going to put them back in the lead here. They got the ball to Nketiah, who scores against us. As quickly, well, not really as quickly, but the second we go ahead, they score again. And it's Eddie Nketiah celebrating against his former team. Celebrates with Glasner. It's kind of a muted celebration, but it's not really at the same time. Saka on the turn. Good play here from the team. Saka now coming through. Saka plays it across here to Martin Odegaard, the captain. Odegaard. But Gahey somehow stops us there. Pass was a straightforward pass to the player in front of him. And it's somehow gone all the way over there. Kamada hits it, and Raya, you've got to catch that, lad. You've got to catch that. I feel like we don't deserve to lose this game. I don't think we deserve to lose this game. I feel like a draw is fair. Raya catches that one. We need to get the ball forward here. Tomiyasu. Do we have anyone to get the ball to? We don't. Tomiyasu. There's a ward there where that goes through. But Gabby Jesus, no referee. No. This ref has been suspect all game. And that proves it there. The amount of times to give it a free kick against me for nothing. We lose to Palace at Selhurst Park. Second game of the season, we pick up a loss in the game we deserve to win. We deserve to win that game, but Dean Henderson made some incredible saves to keep them in it, in the lead. Alright, so we've got to bounce back from that loss to Crystal Palace away from home at Fulham. I believe we were away from home in this one. Assigned John Mario and Kenneth Taylor to the team, as well as Cuenca in the centre-back role. They've got a pretty good team. I see Woody and a former Arsenal player. And we're going to be at home, okay, that's a good sign for us for this one. But I feel like for this game, I'm going to play Odegaard in the centre-mid role. Rice will play CDM. Okay, that is not the way I wanted to do things game. I'm not sure why the section did that, but we're going to play Odegaard there, Rice, CDM, and Trossard here in this cam role. See what he can do there. Or maybe Havertz. I feel like I want to try Trossard in this role. I feel like he could be pretty good. I've really liked Havertz in this game. We also are going to start. I feel like Turney could give Turney a chance. Obviously, he's like injured IRL. But I feel like we're going to give Zinchenko a go in midfield. And other than that, I think it stays the same. Obviously, Vieira's still here. Well, I've accepted to learn off of Reece Nelson to keep it realistic. We need to still learn out Vieira for the season. Let's get into this game and hopefully bounce back from that loss. To Crystal Palace with a win here at the Emirates up against Fulham. Trossard, lovely bit of skill there. Leandro Trossard now, the Belgian. Is that wide into Saka? Saka now. Trapped down here by the Frenchman Ballatore. Ball into the box there, looking for King Kai. Bass is there. Martinelli's going to win that. Martinelli heads it goalwards and makes it 1-0. A Brazilian who was kind of non-existent in the Crystal Palace game. I couldn't tell you anything that he did in that one. I feel like he was very quiet at Selhurst Park, but he scores here. I think in the first game of the season against Forest, it was quite influential, and the game against City as well, he was the same. And he scores here, a bit of a lucky goal as it comes off the defender there, Calvin Bassey, and forced to Martinelli. And he puts it. It's a great header, to be fair, though, to beat Rodak in goal. Fulham, Forest, and Crystal Palace. No tough teams. But Harry Wilson, good defender from Gabriel. Got to put that on there. Declan Rice did that from him. Trossard couldn't find Havertz though. Rodrigo Muniz scores. It's 1-1. It's not great. It's not great. Considering in the past couple of series, man, the defending we've had in the teams have been incredible. I feel like this team doesn't have that defensive capability. I don't know. When Saka spins behind, Ballatore, Saka gonna make it 2-1. Saka does so. It's one of those. It's a goal fest. It's a shootout here at the Emirates. We are the Gunners, so we should win it. But you never know. Fulham could win this one. I believe that. I don't know. What are Fulham? What are they called? Fulham, then, like nickname. Can't remember what they're called. Fulham. Not gonna lie, can't remember what they're called. But Saka here makes it 2-1. Not too sure what this commentary is right now, but if you would it be, it's 2-1 here to Arsenal at the Emirates, and that's all that matters. Abassi here driving forward, the former Rangers man and Ajax man. Did he play for Ajax? I think he played for Ajax. Oh no, we're giving the ball away. And Waffin, it's a good defender from Saliba. Odegaard through here to Havertz. Okay, Havertz gonna make it 3-1 here. Kai Havertz here to get a goal. Kai Havertz, a German, buries it. Like I said, he's gonna be our starting striker. Jesus behind him, and King Kai up front, because he doesn't deserve to be replaced. He's a great player, and Kai Havertz is maybe isn't the best goal scorer, but he offers passing, dribbling, height, good heading capabilities. He's got so much versatility in the striking role that he can play the ball in behind to Saka and Martinelli. He can link up in midfield with Odegaard, Rice, etc. I feel like he's just a perfect player for us in this role, and the way we're playing him is like real life as well. And you can kind of see it in the way he's playing it. He's getting good chances, he's scoring them, he's linking up with Odegaard, etc. And Trossard. But Willian here, the former Chelsea, and how is that? Okay, good save to David. I was going to say, how has Willian got through there? Because my player just pretty much invisible there, just walked straight through him, it felt like. Willian, Harry Wilson, the Welshman. I was bother cutting back Rodrigo Muniz. I'm not too sure why he did that. Muniz on the turn, Saliba, good defending. There we go. It's more like it from Saliba. I feel like so far in the series we're not seeing how good this team can be defensively, other than maybe the City game. Odegaard to Ben White on the overlap. Ben White now, he's got a good pass and cross on him, but Ben White getting forward here. He's got a bunch of Fulham defenders around him. Get it into midfield. Odegaard. Zinchenko hits it, forced to Saka. Saka chips the keeper off the bar, and Trossard scores. We'll take it. We will take it. It's 4-1 here. Leandro Trossard gets a simple tap in at the back post. Just knees it into the back of the net to make it 4-1. It's good play. You get fortunate there, and a little bit fortunate there. But overall, that was good play. Getting the ball into midfield, and then obviously off the knees there. Trossard makes it 4-1. And we've proven that we can take our chances, because up against Palace, that was a difference. We didn't take our chances. Henderson made like 3 unbelievable saves and some good defending there was in that game, but overall I feel like we should have still won it. And right now we're just bouncing back from that loss and showing that he might be able to beat us, but we're going to answer back with a dominant win over whoever faces next. And this game could end double digits for Arsenal, but Havertz in here to the end of Trossard to get another goal. Trossard makes it 5. I told you it's going to be a shootout, and because we're the Gunners, we're going to win it. But it's 5-1, 6 goals in the first 42 minutes of football. It's mental. It's good play there. This is what I mean by Kai Havertz. Playing the ball in behind there to someone like Trossard is what we need him to do. And what we're going to talk about at the end of the episode is a player for that role, because Trossard is great, but I feel like there's one or two players we could sign who could play that cam role to perfection, just like Trossard is right now, and will be an incredible player for us in this team. But it's 5-1 here. I think I might sim it at half time, because well, this game's over. It's dead and buried. I'm going to sim it at half time. There we go, Gabriel. Look that from you. Can we get another goal, maybe? Only 2 minutes added on, considering there's been 6 goals. Is mental. Kenneth Taylor, the former Ajax man, good defender from Ben White. It's going to be half time. We're going to sim the rest of the game and get into the menu to talk about potential signings for next episode and talk about who could play and role of Trossard. But we're going to make a change or two, maybe. I might just leave it up to the game, actually. Yeah, we're going to leave it up to the game as to who comes on. We're going to sim to the end of the game and hopefully we win the game, unless there's going to be a mental comeback by Fulham. It's a 4-1 win in the end. Trossard with a hat-trick. A statement made by him. And he loves to see it. Alright, so that's going to call it for episode 1 here. We're going to talk about potential signings for next episode. As I mentioned, we're going to sign 2 players most likely next episode. We need a player for this cam role. See, Trossard could play there, but I feel like I want to sign a player to play in that role. There's 2 players on my shortlist that I think will be absolutely incredible for us in this team. I'm actually going to add a 3rd player, but I feel like that player's not going to get chosen, so I'm going to add him anyway and talk about him. But we also need another midfielder for the second team. That's going to be up to you guys down below as to who we sign to be in that team instead of Odegaard and Marino, is just to rotate in and out of the team. Also, we do have a lot of money to spend. We have 132 million. So comment down below players you think we should sign. We've got a bunch of players on our shortlist there. You'll see one player that was linked to Arsenal IRL there with Darwin Núñez. We've got players like Chukwueze, who'll be used in the Arsenal series, in the AC Milan series as a backup player. Could be a great backup player to Saka, because we do need a backup right wing. And I think Chukwueze will be incredible. And the 2 players for the cam role that I think would be incredible are Everett Eze, scored against us in the Palace game. I think he would be unbelievable in that role. And also Morgan Gibbs-White. I feel like one of these 2 we sign next episode. So let me know down below. Do we go for Gibbs-White or do we go for Eze to play the cam role in this team? And in terms of backup midfielders for the seconds, we've got lots of Fagioli at Juventus, who's a great Italian talent. We've got Moretti as well, his Juventus team. We've got Ergen Kürtçü here from Benfica. We could save his career in a way, because obviously at Benfica it's not exactly worked out for him. So we could bring him into Arsenal, be a very, very good quality backup player for us in the team. We've got Pablo Barrios, he's Spanish talent playing for Atletico Madrid. We've got Joey Veerman as well. I forgot to, there you can see Barrios' stats. We've got Joey Veerman from PSV Eindhoven, the Dutchman, who I'm surprised has not made a move in the transfer window. I think he was linked to a few teams but never actually went anywhere, if I'm not mistaken. But Joey Veerman will be a great player for us in the second team as well. We have players like Alanga, who could be a good backup player as well. We've got Leroy Sané, who was linked to Arsenal quite heavily in the transfer window as well. So he could be a player that we sign. Like I mentioned, we do need a backup right wing player. So maybe it could be Sané, it could be Alanga, it could be Chukwueze. Obviously for the camera, it's between Eze and Gibbs-White for midfield. So between these players here, or anyone you think we should sign down below. Obviously drop a comment for the players you think we should sign, and the players that I just mentioned there out of the ones I suggested who we should sign out of those. That's going to call it for this one. If you're going to enjoy it, drop a like in the video, subscribe to the channel, and help me to 1,000 subscribers or help get in there. It is greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.